And hello again, and welcome to what I think will be vlog number 7. And here we are on the dyno. We have a classic race bike, in this case based on a Ducati Pantera, I think. It's a TT2 replica, and very nice it looks too. Is this a kind of replica, or is this an original bike that's been updated?
Replica, it's a new engine.
Brand new engine,
yeah.
And what at the frame? Some Manx?
I don't know particularly about the frame,
but I
would assume it's a new frame.
It's a new frame too, yeah. And it's a 350-ish.
I know he's got two.
He's got two.
He's got the 350 and the 5.
And right now it's come to go on the dyno, but it can't go on the dyno yet because it's got a problem.
Yeah.
The problem is it's stuck in gear.
Yeah.
And you're not quite sure why. So let's try with it. And as I'm saying that, the bloody...
As I said, this is the first time I've met this bike.
Oh right, you never seen it. Alright, so asking you questions, you don't know the answer. As a helicopter comes overboard.
Yeah. I'm more involved with that one.
With that one, the Ducati.
Ducati.
I just call that a TT2, is that right? Or is it a
no, it's
750 or a 600?
750.
750?
Yeah.
Is it based on a Pantera, is it?
But it's the Supersports 750 Supersport engines.
Yeah.
Monsters and all that.
Yeah.
Races, they're all the same.
Yeah, more modern sort of thing than Pantera. Yeah. So is it going to go back to get a new gearbox then, or at least a modified gearbox, or
something like that?
I take it the gearbox is not original either. It's some sort of aftermarket.
It's an aftermarket race
gearbox. Yeah.
Race gearbox.
Is it 5-speed? Is it, or a 4? Wouldn't know.
Top of my head, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I would assume 5.
5. Yeah.
For what it's doing, but to be honest, I don't know.
Okay, so that's not going to be on the dyno today then?
Nope, I don't think so, not now.
Well, okay. Oh, well, I can hear the Ducati TT2 just running, so we might go and film that when he's made some progress.
I would advise you...
Oh, yeah, I'll wear it, defenders.
Well, you've beaten me before.
Yeah. Okay, so this thing's just been on the dyno where it made lots of blue flames.
Yeah.
So what's happening now? You're changing the wheels for some reason?
New tyres now.
New tyres?
Yeah.
So why is that then?
Ready for race.
Alright, just...
we're here to prep up, I think.
Oh, right.
As far as I'm aware.
So is that tyre just put on just for dyno time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel a bit, it's nice and warm and sticky.
Oh yeah, it's quite warm as well, yeah. Well, normally they fit old tyres on these things when they dyno it so that they don't get too much stitch and friction.
That's it. So, like I said, the guy said we used about, I don't know, 6 to 8 with the
sticky tyre, yeah.
With the sticky tyre on.
Yeah. I know Sam has a collection of sort of old, partly worn but hard tyres that you can put on bikes.
Yeah.
Not so that they don't, ruin, but sort of.
Well, like I said, it gives you a standard, because like I said, the hotter they get, the softer they go. Like I said, you get deformation and all kinds of stuff then, innit?
Yeah. So how much power did it make then?
77 was it, I think.
And £100 for your torque, which is a lot.
£102 a torque.
That's really nice. That's really nice.
Stunning, that.
But I do see a comment then about it's got a little oil leak there.
Yeah, we've got oil leaks.
So where's that coming from?
That's coming from the back air cylinder.
All right. Okay. Perhaps you talking down a bit then.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully. It's not much.
It's not much, and if you look, it is quite overfull as well, the engine.
Yeah.
So it might be able to.
Yeah. So is it going to be raced then next weekend, do you think? Is that the idea?
What next weekend was? Oh. First race is the 24th.
All right. And where's that?
Ironman.
All right. It's going to Ironman. It's the classic.
It's the classic TC.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. I must say, I like them forks. They look really cool.
Yep.
What are they? Oh, M1Rs, yeah.
I was lucky.
So what are the rules then? How much can you change and not change? Because obviously that's not a standard part. It was. Oh, on an original 750 back in the day, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to use bits that were from that era. Is that the idea? For a classic bike, you can't just fit some modern upside down forks. I wouldn't have thought.
There's different rules for different places. The Ironman is quite flexible,
yes.
From what I believe.
Right, okay.
If we were to race this in the actual classic motorcycle on the track,
yes,
they would ban it.
All right. Because it needs to be kind of its era.
Yeah,
isn't that right?
it's not of its era. Right. The engine's 97, I think it is.
Right. But obviously, the engines haven't changed much from the.
You can 90s. Go back to the Panther, as you said.
Panther 500, just a big bore, yeah.
Okay, so looking at the graph there of the GSXR 1100, just to keep you up to date on the project. It wasn't running when it came in, I don't believe, it had flat slides on it. So we've gone back to the CV carbs, we're going to get those set up.
That's right, yeah.
The only was interesting in the bottom end, and of course the flat slides. Not quite as good as these carburetors for that. So this is the first run.
First ever? Okay,
first ever run with these carburetors on this bike, with the standard jetting and everything, all the settings in the carburetors are a standard bike. Obviously it's not a standard bike, it's quite extensively modified, different exhaust, that sort of stuff, the pod filters. You can see it's just really lean everywhere, it's not even able to run. You can get it further through the rev range up, but it doesn't do them any favours to run under that, so a couple of runs.
See how it's so lean at the top, isn't it?
Yeah, if we're looking at the fuel ratio at the bottom here.
Yeah, it's way off, isn't it?
Yeah, the reference line there is set to 13.2. Yeah. We wouldn't want this to be 13.2 just around there, but
it's off the scale.
It's off the scale at 18.
It's so weak, isn't it? So that's weak rather than rich.
Yeah.
So you need bigger jets in there now?
Yeah, we're just going to go for a bigger jet to start.
And then?
Much bigger.
Much bigger?
Massively bigger, yeah. But we'll see what's in it, and we'll do it as a percentage basis. Yeah. So we'll throw it in, blanket amount of fuel going to go in. And that should then be able to give us a full run through the rev range, where we can estimate then a far more accurate jetting size. So then we'll work at the pilots, the needles, the idle as well is
It's out.
Yeah. Let's see where we're at. Idle. I'll just get rid of this one here. If we just set that as a time duration instead, it's a bit easier to see there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're very lean everywhere.
Which is to be expected because he's got open pipes on it and he's got
it's got
a big engine, big bore engine in it. So
yeah.
Oh well, at least I'm sure you get it sorted out at some point. But a lot of people don't bother, do they? They just say, "Oh great, I've got a big bore kit, I've got a loud pipe," and they run it with standard.
That's the thing, you know. For a runner here, if you were to ride it on the road and you were to just give it full beans from low down to 4,000 RPM, it's still a powerful machine.
Yeah.
Obviously it's running shy compared to what it should do, but a lot of people might not notice it's running shy because we're still looking at 50 foot-pound of torque, which is more than a very strong 600 52 foot-pound.
Yeah.
So it's still going to feel powerful on the road if you just short shifted it everywhere, and you would really never know how bad it is, apart from the fact that it'd be running very hot. Eventually it's going to knock the plugs out. That's what you would notice. And we do get things like that come in. Oh, we've got this problem, that problem. And on the injected bikes it tends to get a fault light there for the lander.
Okay.
For extended running like that.
So hopefully we can come back in the day when we've done all that work in about a week or two, because you've got to wait for the jets to arrive, I guess. Or have you got some?
No, we'll have jets just on the shelf, yeah.
Okay,
but of course we'll do it the next time, and it's going to be miles off perfect. But what we just want to do is get it somewhere within that range.
Edge your way to perfection.
If we can get it somewhere range between 12 and 14, or even 11 to 15 would be a start, and then we can be more accurate. I think the next year we'll get a run through the revs, and once we've got a full graph, then we can be very accurate on it. People ask why it costs so much to have the carburetor set up. You're looking at a few hundred quid for this sort of job. But the amount of work that now is involved, not just in the dyno work, that's very minor almost, but the labour now in stripping apart the carburetors, getting them all back together, putting them back on, getting the bike back on the dyno, waiting for dyno queue, waiting for workshop space.
Do it again.
Do it again and again, and that's why we try and be very accurate once we've got a full graph, because that cuts down on the labour. I mean, you could never charge the true labour rate of what it costs, because it'd be thousands.
Right, okay, so with that we'll come back another day and show this thing, hopefully, I'm sure it will be, when it's all jetted up just right.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to do well. It's a very smart bike.
Yeah, it's very nice. So that's 118 brake and 73 pound-feet of torque. Yeah, so that's a lot, but I think it was last time it made about, I think, 40 or 50 brake.